Hi, welcome back to Stacie's Corner. I'm Stacie. Today I am reading City of Bones, the More Instrument series. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. In the beginning here, um, this girl named Clary and her best friend Simon are at this club, and I'm standing in line behind this blue-haired boy, which gets stopped by a bouncer because it looks like he has some type of weapon in his jacket. And he pulls it out and says, no, it's just a foam sword. And it's part of his costume as a vampire hunter. So he lets him in. While they're inside, Clary and Simon are dancing on the dance floor, and she spots the blue haired boy. And she wants to go talk to him because he looks like he's lost or looking for someone, or he would like to hang out with someone. Then all of a sudden, he spots what he's looking for, and it's this girl dressed in white with black, beautiful hair, and they start walking towards the back of the room to a storage closet, and they go inside. So she said, "Okay, they're just a couple that wants to be alone." Then all of a sudden, she sees these two guys in black going the same direction as they're following them. So she's wondering what's up. Then, as she sees the boys standing in front of the door, she notices something shiny, and when this boy pulls out something out of his pocket, it looks like, and she said it's a knife. So she tells her best friend Simon that, hey, there's a boy that has a knife, and they're about to go, and looks like they're going to cause trouble. So Simon goes off and tries to find a bouncer, and Clary decides to follow the action. So inside the room, the blue-haired boy starts talking to the girl and says, "What's your name?" And she tells him that I'm Isabella, and he wants to know she's here, or if she comes here all the time, and she giggles and puts her hand to her mouth, and as she does that, he notices this marking around her wrist and thinks it's a bracelet, but then all of a sudden he said, "No, it's something else." Like, "Then what's you?" So she whips out this whip and um, wraps it around his ankles, which causes him to fall, and he calls out for the boys. And so the boys come and pin him against this pillar and start asking questions. Are there any other kind of you with you? And he said, "What are you talking about?" And as this is going on, Clary walks in. But when she walks in, she doesn't see anything or hear anything. She thinks it's just an empty room. And she's like, "What's going on?" And as she bends down, because her foot gets caught in some wires, she hears voices all of a sudden. And it's like they all of a sudden just reappeared on her, like a blink of an eye. So she hides behind this one pillar that's in the same room, and while she's listening to these boys harassing, looks like, this teenage blue-haired boy, and they want to know if there's any other demons like him, and he doesn't want to say anything. He mentions that, "Don't hurt me. I know where Valentine is. I'll give you the information. Just let me go," type of thing. And they said, "No, Valentine's dead, and so are you. He's dead, and he's in hell, and you're going to go there too." All of a sudden, Clary yells out, "Stop!" And everybody turns and looks and are surprised that she can see them. And they're wondering why she's there and how she can see them. And they said, "This is a demon. And you're a Monday." And during that time when they're talking to her, the blue-haired boy releases himself and attacks Jace, which is one of the kids that were dressed in black. And all of a sudden he has claws coming out of his hands and attack as he's attacking Jace. Well, Isabel takes her whip and smacks him against his back, and causes them to break up, and Jace takes his dagger and stabs him, and they watch him wither away and disappear. Claire is in shock and saying, what's going on?" And they said, "That's a demon, and when you kill them, they disappear and go back to their dimension." And they said that that's why nobody can see what's going on. Then all of a sudden, Simon's at the door and wondering why Claire's in the room by herself, and Claire turns around and sees that Isabel and Jace and the other guy are in the room there, but nobody can see them except her. So she said, "It was all a misunderstanding. I thought they were here, and it wasn't." So her friend is embarrassed because he had to go get the bouncer, and the bouncer's annoyed that he was interrupted. So they head out, go home, and she's just wondering how in the world can this happen, and how can she see this and nobody else. And that's pretty much what I saw today. So if you want to learn more about the book or what I've read, you can get the book yourself. And if you like my show, click like